Hello, and welcome to part 4 of Chulip. Chulip, a game that has a better love story than Final Fantasy VIII. I believe that's how the saying goes. Yeah, that's how it goes. Better love story than Final Fantasy VIII, right? Anyway, on to the game, of course. So last time we went through the afternoon of the first day of the main character, meeting unusual things and finding out the main goal of the game. Now, if you completely forgotten what the main goal of the game was, or if you just, for some reason, watched part 4 instead of watching all the other parts, the main goal of the game is to kiss people. And you know what we're probably going to most likely do in this part? If you don't know, then it's pretty obvious, so I'm not even going to explain. Anyway, so as I described before, in the top right is a timer. Here we can talk to the father. One of the feats about the father is that you can actually ask him to read the paper. Yes, the paper that literally states everything that's of non-importance. Yes, weird gossip, like anything, like for example, the main character kiss Onion Girl. Also the paper itself also talks about other things as well. Yeah, so we're gonna read the first story. Kinda like how you put that. You see, there's a guy who's living by himself. Go give him a kiss. Okay. But yeah, pretty easy enough. Basically, that'd probably be one of the people we actually will try and kiss today. And that's the only game where I would ever say that sentence. Yeah, one thing I just want to note is I'm going to be quiet for a bit because this music's awesome. Okay, so as you can see, this guy is a bin. And yeah, but there's really nothing else to say. It's a guy inside of a bin. And if you haven't guessed, this is actually our first target. But how are we going to get up to him? Be careful. No, like with Onion Girl, Onion Lady, stealth is kind of key. Well, not really. It's just waiting until he's happy. He will pop out the bin eventually and we'll be able to kiss him. Because I'm not sure if I missed that opportunity already. Yeah. I think I have to get close. Oh, right. Oh. Okay. Okay, boom! And that's the first kiss of the day. Really nothing I can describe. I think I already described how weird this is with Onion Lady, but yep. Kissing a guy in a bin, perfectly normal. He's probably most likely naked inside that bin, but, you know, perfectly normal. Unlike anyone we kiss, he gives us money. Yes, we have dignity. If we don't, we really don't have any dignity if we're kissing random strangers. Can't go to the sewer yet. I mean, this part will most likely just be us kissing a bunch of strangers. There's really not much else we can do at the moment, because we just want to level up our health first. I will see if I can try and tackle the main storyline, but yeah, I should be able to actually. The first bit didn't really require too much health. Actually, I don't think it requires any health. Yeah, let's look in this hole. Now, looking in the hole has the advantage of you knowing some things about the underground residents. Because most of the time you won't know what time they come up, which is kind of a problem, and it's one of the reasons why this game gets a mixed reception. Because it's mostly waiting about. Anyway. Yep, this is perfectly normal. Guy in his underwear with a rocket on his head. Not gonna doubt that whatsoever. Mr. Apollo's life. Age 50. You know, I would have never guessed his hobby was orbiting. You know, just nothing indicates that in this room, you know? And we gotta wait 33 seconds and then he will literally pop out of his hole. Now, if you haven't noticed, 33 seconds, well, I think 1 second's about 2 minutes inside the game, so should be about around when it's 1 PM, I think, most likely. So we just have to wait. And let's just talk to the love of our life, I guess. I don't know why I keep returning now. Pretty good, I'm quite chill. Yeah, I hope it gets better. How dare you be a poor kid? I heard you're hard working now though, so I'll like you slightly better. Yeah, you leave a very happy life if one of your happy places is drain pipes. Oh, no, that sounds worse. Yep, trees with faces are always everyone's favourite spots. I mean, I go to every tree that has a face, I tell you. Well, yeah, it's pretty obvious what the game's hinting to. Obviously, that will be the place where the two characters will kiss. It's not even a spoiler. Anyway, this guy's about to shoot off. Well, one thing we have to do is move about so we don't get hit by this guy, because he... Oh, he's landing there, okay. I believe you actually do get hurt if you get landed on by him. Nice. Boom. Obviously he's very happy from landing, so... Perfect time to kiss, I guess. I guess. Can't win. I believe we just have to kiss 2 people to level up, but I'm gonna try and kiss more than 2 people this day. And of course he goes back to his hole, happy that he's finally got a kiss from a schoolboy. And does Link have to even go to school? We never actually seen him go to school in the game, so it's hard to say. Anyway, it's getting near to 2 PM, so we're gonna head over to this area here where we'll meet our next guy who's already out of his hole. This guy's a little bit harder to go past, and he takes quite a bit of health out if you don't get him at the right time. Okay, now. Oh man, we're really just getting all these guys at the moment, I tell you. But yeah, boom, kiss, and it's done. Yep. Very loving kiss. Okay, we can stop focusing on that now. It's... Oh, yep, we've stopped focusing on it. But surprisingly, kissing people is not the way to actually complete the game. I mean, actually you have to follow the main plotline of the game, which will actually reveal itself, don't worry. I mean, what we need to do is go back to the guy in the sewers, which I already forgotten the name of. I think we should have enough time to go there now, so might as well go down. He's only around during the afternoon because presumably he's at his other job, which we will find out what his other job is. Instead of just being in a hole telling kids how to make good love letters. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, we ranked up, and we're going to rank up even further soon. Tease me about love. Full one of love, tell us that. Okay, that was the pretty big obvious bit. I mean, to fall in love you need a hat, for starters, and I guess a big hat would probably give you a hat failing, actually, now I think about it. Yep, that's how it works, because everyone who goes around kissing people are the most popular. It's true, it's true. Okay, that bit actually makes a little bit more sense. Oh, we have nothing to say about that, because that actually makes perfect sense. In a game that never really makes perfect sense. Yep, that's how love works, by letters, of course. But yeah, as I said, the main storyline bit is actually about the love letters. Which I know seemed kind of weird, because you thought we always solved that bit by, you know, looking at a dog and getting the letter set back, but no, actually not. The love letter thing actually carries on for the whole game, and we will find out why. Trust me, we will. Yeah, he says the same thing here. I think he's actually singing them. Yeah, I mean, hence the musical note, but I'm not going to try and sing them. Mostly because that'd be grating. That's just a rule to the game, like, find out what's happening so you know what to do. Basically, he's just telling you to read the newspaper. Okay, basically they can, because as you probably guessed, we don't just kiss underground residents, we also kiss the above ground residents, but to find, well, let's just say they're not as easy to kiss as the other residents. We actually have to, surprise surprise, actually get to know them and become friends. So the card basically works by you giving your card and them giving their card, so you can learn more about them and then find a way to kiss them. Some would call that stalkerist, but others would call that true love for a girl that you're not kissing until the end of the game. Anyway, let's just say goodbye on that. I wanted to say some other things. What? I'm doing fine, sort of. Grown-ups have their own issues. His colleagues, who was complaining about stuff earlier about workers needing to get paid? Wonder if he's connected to this. And we know he's gonna meet his colleague. We could probably find more information. You know, I would never guess his hobby was writing if he had a brass on his head. A brass that is commonly used to write Japanese characters. Anyway, this is actually kind of interesting, as you can actually learn a little bit about the different systems and, well, the whole culture inside of the game. I mean, one thing you're probably wondering about is what the hell is with these underground residents, and the game actually does supply an answer in a way. But yeah, here it's just showing how the underground residents sort of work. But yeah, basically, from his house we got, I mean, obviously in the middle you can see his house, and then from the right you can see how he got to the mailbox, obviously, and called your letter a piece of, well, rubbish, basically. You can also see the traffic lights, and you can see he actually operates the traffic lights. Anyway, another thing we gotta check is the class structure. Basically, if you haven't guessed, quite a lot of the actually all the underground residents are either teachers or students. Now, at the moment we saw 2 teachers. Well, one of them was retired. The retired one was the guy in the bin, and the other one was the rocket guy who probably teaches something like physics or something. And then we also have the other underground residents, the students. But yeah, and then above ground, and then we have the higher couples and so forth. It's kind of interesting how the game actually puts this class structure into it, but yeah. This talks how to actually get to the classroom, but I don't think we actually ever go there. I'm not sure. Yeah, the time is getting close to 5 PM, which is when another key event. But since we still have enough time, I'm just going to inspect the traffic lights and just try and carry on with the storyline a little bit. Because one of the things we have to do, which I can't believe I kind of forgotten, is actually inspect the traffic lights. As I said, they don't actually work at the moment. And then we have to go over and talk to him. I thought I could actually just let him do it, because on previous playthrough it, you know, went kind of fine, but no. You actually have to inspect, and see, just teleport all the way from the pipes to there. Okay. Right. May do Mr. 5 PM first. This guy is a music teacher, and he likes playing music. He's not aggressive at the moment, so he wouldn't be able to hurt us. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay. Oh shoot. He I'm just gonna have to eat some sweet potatoes. Oh shoot. I'm glad that didn't kill me, but yeah. That guy has a very short gap. I don't know if he's gonna play his music again. Oh no, he will. But yeah, the idea is you have to kiss him when he finishes music. Yes! Okay, got him. He has a very short time frame, so yeah. Music boxes open up. Huh. Okay. A little bit strange, but fair enough. Wait, that's the thing I'm calling a little bit strange. Oh, well, that's a little bit strange. This music box opened up. Unlike nothing else in this game. I mean, this game is reasonable. I mean, until then, everything was, you know, quite reasonable. Now it's just silly. You know, due to how hard he was from the other guys, we actually do get more money. Sadly, we cannot go back to... Oh, I forgot his name now. But yeah, we have to go back another day. Now, I'm going to try and head into the hospital. I believe we can just go in. Actually, since we have enough time, I'm just going to inspect the hall. Now, I know what you're thinking, this is a guy in a gimp suit hanging about, and yeah, there's nothing really much to say. Chuck's life. The game pretty much just summed it up. Oh, his hobby is baseball. Actually, I would have never guessed that, actually. I thought his hobby would be... yeah. Okay, why he himself does not give a time hint. This actually does give a time hint. It talks about the class being open 7:30 to 8:30, and this is actually talking about when he will actually appear, which is kind of interesting, the fact they give you a clue for this. Don't ask me how that works. Oh shoot. No. Shoot, better escape. I don't know what to do. Like, I want to kiss him, but at the same time I want to be cautious. Okay. He's a little tough one to get, I tell you. He takes a lot of health, so I think the reasonable thing to do is to save soon. Little saxophone there.
Danke.
Did he say Danke? Okay. So apparently anyone who goes in Bundeswehr is German. Would have never guessed.